Hello, everyone. We are here with this year's charity. This is Castaway Pet Rescue, and I'm here with Debbie, who is actually one of the co-founders. So, do you want to explain what it's about?
Okay, well, we are an all-breed dog rescue.
Okay.
And what we do is we go and we rescue the dogs that are in the kill shelters that have to take in every dog that's brought to them. And if they're too full, they have to euthanize to make room for more. And then we also sometimes take dogs from other sources as well. And we bring them in and we get them vetted, make sure they're healthy, and they come and they live in our foster homes with our pets, our kids, our families, and we learn what their temperament is, what they like, what they don't like, what would be the best home for them. And we use the internet, a couple of different websites. We use petfinder.com or pettango.com.
Okay.
And people will see our dogs out there, and then they fill out our application, and our adoption counselor contacts them, starts asking them questions, sets up the dialogue, they come meet the dog, and they adopt them.
Right, and I'm sure some of our viewers here are not familiar with the animal shelter business. Is there anything that, why do they euthanize them instead of just move them somewhere else?
Well, unfortunately, especially with the economy, the shelters are really overfull. They just don't have the room to move them anywhere else. And rescues like ours come and take them out and put them into homes. We don't have a central building, a shelter per se, but we only take the dogs that we have foster homes available for. So ultimately, there are still dogs sitting in the shelters that don't get rescued and do still get euthanized. And we've had a few sob stories of dogs that we have gone and said, okay, we'll take this one, only to find out it was just euthanized.
And is it just dogs that you rescue?
Yeah, we just do dogs. There are other rescues that do other animals as well, cats, rabbits, and so forth, but we stick with the dogs.
And I've heard in the opening ceremonies, you've only been around for 2 years, is that correct?
Yes.
And you rescue how many?
Over about 650 dogs.
Wow.
What's plugged in the grid?
So how do you get that success? That's a lot for 2 years.
Well, we overstress ourselves for one thing, but we do have a large network of very dedicated people who bring the dogs into their homes. We also we like to pride ourselves in being very people friendly. We believe that there's a lot of wonderful homes for a lot of wonderful dogs, and the key thing is to get those dogs into those homes and make everybody happy as fast as we can. And so we don't have a 2-month waiting period where we come in and we look in your medicine cabinet and those kind of things to see if you're fit to have a dog. We move fast, and we also have multiple dogs in one home at a time sometimes too.
And as you know, we have charity auction, charity poker going on. And our charities get quite a bit of money. What do you think you're going to use it for?
The vet bills.
The vet bills, of course.
Yeah. And we're coming into, just like with people with the cold and flu season, in the winter we get a lot of dogs coming from these shelters. They're exposed to everything that they could possibly be exposed to. Then they're stressed out on top of that. So they do tend to come in with kennel cough, respiratory illnesses. Puppies a lot of times come down with parvovirus. I don't know if you've heard about Oprah's puppy that died of parvovirus. That easily costs well over $1,000 to treat a puppy to survive parvo. So we spend a lot of money in the vet.
And you're based out of where, Wisconsin?
No, we're actually based out of Lake County, Illinois. But we have foster homes. We actually have a foster home real close to the hotel here in Des Plaines. One in Lombard. We have 3 of them up in Wisconsin. So because we're foster home based, we're spreading out. As long as we have a good communication with the foster home, then we can go a lot of places.
And you brought with you a few dogs here. Do you know what their names are?
This is Bosley, and then the gray one, the little one, is Mia.
And where do they come from?
They're actually my own personal dogs.
So
they're Italian Greyhounds. We didn't want to bring a lot of our fosters because we weren't sure with all of the people.
And especially people in costume. You just don't know sometimes how they would react.
Okay.
So we have our website up though. It's going to be up, and you can browse what we have ready and available for a new home.
Okay.
And And then a great slideshow too that we'll be setting up from our show.
So this is Castaway Rescue. You can find out more information about them at castawaypetrescue.com. Thank you so much for helping out and hope you enjoy.
Thank you.